Hello everyone, I welcome all of you in the mathematics class 9th ICSE. I'm sure you all are perfectly healthy. We had started chapter 5 factorization, and in my previous class we had studied two methods of factorization. The first one taking out the common factors and the second one grouping. Now we are going to start the third method of factorizing a polynomial, that is factorization of a trinomial. Trinomial is a polynomial having three terms, and trinomial can be factorized by middle term splitting. Children, now this also we have done in class 8 ICSE. So we are going to directly start with the questions. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all we will understand how we will factorize a trinomial. First of all, a trinomial is a polynomial having three terms. So the standard form of writing a trinomial is this. First we will write the term of highest power, then the lesser power, that is 1, and then the constant term. So this is the standard form. Every equation should be expressed in the standard form first. Here x is a variable and a, b and c are the coefficients, where c is a constant. Okay, now the next step is when we will factorize by splitting middle term. After converting into standard form, middle term will be this. This middle term should be splitted such that the sum should be the coefficient of middle term, that is plus b here, and the product should be the product of first number and the last number with their respective sign. So step number 1 is this standard form, and step number 2 this. Now let's try with some questions. Okay, so this is question number 1 of your textbook 5B exercise. So first of all we will check, is this in the standard form? Here the variable is a, highest power, lower power, and the constant. So according to this condition, the sum should be the coefficient of middle term, that is plus 10, and the product should be the product of, this is going to be 1 by default. When there is no coefficient we take it as 1. So the product is 1 into 24, that is 24. Alright, so we have to split 10 in such a way that the sum should be 10 and product should be 24. So I think this will be 6a plus 4a. 6a plus 4a is 10 and 6 into 4 is 24. That means the sum and product are perfectly fine. 24 and here a square. Now grouping, like we have done in first exercise. Here a is common from the first group, so I am left with a plus 6, and from the second group 4 is common, so here I am left with a plus 4 into 6, 24. The moment you are going to get the same brackets, that means your splitting is perfectly fine. Now in one bracket I am going to write a plus 6, the same bracket, and the other one a plus 4. So a plus 6 is the first factor and a plus 4 is the second factor of the given trinomial. Let's try some other questions. Okay, next question 3. 1 minus 2a minus 3a square. Now as you can see, this is not in the standard form, so first I need to shift the term of highest power with its sign. Do not forget the sign. Then the lesser power, and in the last constant. Here there is no sign, so by default it is plus. Okay, now the sum according to the rule should be the coefficient of middle term, that is minus 2, and the product should be multiple of these two. So minus 3 into 1 minus 3. So actually this is a kind of riddle where you need to find two numbers such that the sum is this and the product is this. Let's find out together. So this I am splitting as minus 3a plus 1a. Now let's check. Minus 3 plus 1 minus 2, and minus 3 into plus 1 is minus 3. So that means this is fine. Then this I am copying down, minus 3a square. Now grouping and common. So here I can see minus is common because minus is present in both. So I am taking it common. 3 is common, and a square and a is common. So here a and plus 1. If you have any doubt, you can multiply it back. This into this will be minus 3a square, and this into this minus 3a. Here plus 1 is common, nothing else I can see. So a plus 1. Since both brackets are same, so I am writing the bracket exactly once, and the other bracket will contain minus 3a plus 1. Or you can write it even simpler, 1 minus 3a. So the first factor is this and the second factor is this. So all you need to see is the trinomial should be in the standard form. If it is not, you need to convert. Next question number 6. 24a cube plus 37a square minus 5a. Now children, first task is always, if anything is common, take it. Then you can start for further ways. 24, 37, 5. Anything is common? No. A cube, a square, a. Common? Yes. The minimum power, a raised to the power 1 is common. So a I am taking common. 24 a square, 2 a's will remain. 37a minus 5. Now if you can see, this is a proper trinomial with maximum power 2, 1 constant. Standard form. Now we will factorize the middle term way of only the bracket, and this will remain same in every step. So here the sum should be plus 37, the coefficient of middle term, and the product should be multiple of first and constant term. 24 into minus 120. So you need to find such pair of number whose sum is this and product is this. So pause the video for a while and do it yourself. Whenever the product number is greater and you cannot think of the factors, we go by prime factorization. Now only these numbers are going to help me. Let's try. This will be 8 and 15. 15 and 8 will never give me 37 as a sum. Let's try with something else. Let's say 5 into 3, 15, and into 2, 30. 30 and 2 into 2, 4. 30 plus 4, 34. I need 37. Let's see something else. 2 into 2 into 2, 8 into 5, 40. 40 and 3. 40 minus 3, 37. Perfect. And 40 into 3, 120. So let's see. This I am splitting as plus 40a minus 3a. Then this I am copying as it is. Once you write it down, must check it back. 40 minus 3 plus 37, and 40 into minus 3 will be minus 120. So perfect. Now grouping inside the bracket. Here a is common. 2 a's are there, 1 a is there, so a is common. And out of 24 and 40, let's take 4 common. So here, or even better if we take 8 as common. 24 and 40, 8 is a better common factor in fact. So 8 into 3, 24, 1a is left and 5. From the other group only minus sign is common, so I can say minus 1. So here I am left with 3a plus 5. Both brackets are same. So in one bracket I will write the same bracket, and in the other one 8a minus 1. So for this trinomial we have three factors. A is the first factor, this is the second factor, and this is going to be the third factor of the given trinomial. Next, question number 10 is a different type of a question. Let's see. 2a plus b whole square minus 6a minus 3b minus 4. This is 2a plus b, and if you observe this group, from this group only if I take minus 3 common, I am left with 2a plus b, and rest I am copying as it is. So this is just an observation that the brackets are same now. So now let 2a plus b is equals to some variable, say y. So the question converted to y square minus 3y minus 4. Now again we need to split middle term, where sum will be minus 3 and product will be 1 into minus 4 minus 4. So find out the factors. So here minus 4y plus 1y, minus 4 copying as it is, and y square. Let's check back before we proceed. Minus 4 plus 1 minus 3, and minus 4 into plus 1 minus 4. So again normal grouping, y is common, y minus 4, and here nothing is common, so we take plus 1, y minus 4. Since brackets are same, so same bracket I am writing y minus 4 and y plus 1. But the question was not in terms of y, so I need to substitute the value of y from here. So the final answer is, at the place of y I will write its value, 2a plus b minus 4 and 2a plus b here plus 1. So this is the final answer. Next, question number 15. 5 minus within brackets 3a square minus 2a, and here 6 minus 3a square plus 2a. Now again an observation, 3a square minus 2a, and here 2a with plus sign and minus sign, here 3a square with again plus and minus difference. So like I told you in my previous video, if I take minus common from here, I will get exactly same signs like this. Let's see how. 5 minus, no changes in this bracket. Here I am going to take minus common, so within the bracket I am left with this. This I did only to make the brackets same, nothing else. Second thing, if any confusion you have with minus sign, you can multiply it back after applying. If I multiply the minus sign inside, this term will become minus 3a square and this term will become plus 2a. So now since the bracket are same, let 3a square minus 2a equal to y. So the question converted to 5 minus y and within bracket 6 minus y. Now only simplification required. Y will be multiplied inside, minus y, minus 6y, and this into this plus y square. Now next step is standard form, term of highest power, then the lesser power, and then constant term with their respective sign. Here no sign, so plus. Now again, splitting middle term, sum should be minus 6 and product should be plus 5, because 5 into 1 plus 5. Okay, so the factorization is y square. This middle term factorization is this. Let's see, minus 5 minus 1 is minus 6 and minus 5 into minus 1 is plus 5. So usual grouping, from the first group y is common, y minus 5, and from the second group, since minus sign is in the beginning, so I am taking minus 1 common, so inner signs will totally change. Whenever you take minus common, inner signs of the bracket are going to be different. So the same brackets, y minus 5 and y minus 1. Now again children, the answer should not be in terms of y, because y is our variable, the variable that we have chosen. The question was in the form of a. So now substituting the value of y back, 3a square minus 2a minus 5 and 3a square minus 2a minus 1. Now these both are independently two different trinomials. Already in the standard form, this also in the standard form. So again you need to split middle term of both the trinomials separately. So I am doing the first one and you will do then the second one. So for the first one, the sum I need minus 2 and the product I need 3 into minus 5, minus 15. Try finding out. 3a square minus 5a plus 3a minus 5. Let's check. Minus 5 plus 3 minus 2, and minus 5 into plus 3 is minus 15. So perfect. Now the usual grouping, here only a is common, so 3a minus 5. Here nothing is common, so plus 1, 3a minus 5, and the whole bracket that was already there. This factorization you need to proceed. Now the similar brackets and a plus 1. Now from here also you are also going to get two more brackets. Solve it out yourself right now. Here you can match your second factorization. So here we have 4 factors, first, second, third and fourth for the given question. 4 factors are there. Next question, 19th first part, 4 root 3x square plus 5x minus 2 root 3. Is the question in the standard form? Power 2, 1, constant. Yes. So the sum should be coefficient of middle term and the product should be product of first and last, that is 4 root 3 into minus 2 root 3. First of all, multiple of these two will give me minus answer. Then 4 into 2 is 8. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So the final product I need minus 24. Easy. Simple numbers. Try factorizing. Now check this out. First term as it is, last as it is, only this 5x I have split it as this. Sum is 5x, 8 minus 3 is 5, correct? And the product minus 24. So only the roots are making the question difficult, otherwise the question is like the usual one. So now basic grouping. From the first group I can see 4 is common, because 4 and 8, 4 common, x common. So here I am left with root 3 x plus 2. And from the second group, minus sign are there on both, so minus is common. And for now let's see 1. So 3x plus 2 under root 3. Now the task is, see the brackets are not same. What we need to do further is, let's keeping this as it is. Here what we were missing, 3 can be expressed as root 3 into root 3. So now from the first term and the second term, root 3 is common, so minus root 3. So here 1 root 3 has gone out, so the second one is here x, this one, and here root 3 is common, so 2. Now the brackets are same, so root 3 x plus 2, and in the second bracket 4x minus under root 3. This you will get to know whenever the brackets are not same, you need to make some changes. So the first root and the second root. Now the next topic is how to check whether the given trinomial is even factorizable or not. So first of all, from the standard form, we will pick up the coefficients with their sign a, b and c. We will find discriminant, that is denoted by capital D. The formula is b square minus 4ac. If under root d is a perfect square, then only we can factorize the trinomial by middle term splitting. If under root d is not a perfect square, that means the trinomial cannot be factorized by middle term splitting. So before starting any particular question, you can check by this formula that the given trinomial is even factorizable or not. Let's check whether the polynomial is factorizable or not without actually factorizing. So here it's in the standard form, power 2, power 1, constant. So here a is 1, b is minus 3 and c is minus 54. A, b, c. After the standard form only. So discriminant is b square minus 4ac. B is minus 3 whole square. A is 1 and c is minus 54. So let's solve this. 9 minus minus plus 54 into 4 is 216, and when we will add them, 225. Now under root d means under root 225, and that's a perfect square of 15. That means root d is existing. So the factorization of this polynomial by middle term splitting is possible. So now we are further factorizing it finally. Minus 3x square minus 54. So according to this, sum should be minus 3 and product should be minus 54. So complete this question. I am just writing down the final answer. Once you are done, check your final answer. It is x minus 9, x plus 6. Now let's see a question which is non-factorizable. Okay, so next 18th, third part, standard form, yes. So let's write the coefficients. 2, b is 2, c is minus 75. Let's check d, b square minus 4ac. b is 2 square minus 4 into a into c. Solve it out. After solving this, you will get 604, and under root 604 does not exist. Therefore, the given polynomial or the given trinomial, that is 2x square plus 2x minus 75, is non-factorizable. So children, that's it for today. So your assignment is exercise 5b. Each and every question you have to attempt, try yourself, ask your friends, ask me through eCare app, and complete it. You will be awarded marks. on the given assignments during your summer break. Thank you.